the Chinese. So over there you would do see that Hashem is giving us blessings, and if you will follow Hashem, if not, there's a curse definitely. What does it mean? He's trying to say, what is meaning that if you're going to listen and you're going to pay attention? Amar Rabbi Elazar. Rabbi Elazar said, Asayef v'asefi yardu kruchim min hashamayim. Unbelievable. When the Torah came down from the heaven, he came down with the sword. You hear me what I'm saying? When the Torah came down from the heaven, he came down with the sword. Torah and sword together. They come together. אמר להם, אם תעשו מה שכתוב בספר הזה, אתם ניצולים מן הסייף. Which means, if you're going to follow what's written in the Torah, you're going to be saved from the sword. If not, חס ושלום. It's Wusra. אם לאו, אתם נהרגים בסייף הזה. If you're not listening to Torah, you're going to be killed, חס ושלום, God forbid, from the sword. And we see the generation to generation, it's not a hard time to get people past. It's not something secret. It's not something we don't know. We could see that. No? Guys, don't feel comfortable. I mean, since he recording here, people are really quiet, like scared to ask questions, don't ask questions. Feel so comfortable, feel so free. Also, we know the story of the Cheskel HaMelech. We could connect this. Well, we had the king, the Jewish history. His name was Yecheskel.
Not Hanavi?
Huh?
Hanavi?
No. There is Yecheskel Hanavi, there is Yecheskel HaMelech. That's the king called Yecheskel. Okay? He also did very interesting thing. What he did, in his time, it was no army almost. Imagine yourself, in his generation, when the Jews lived in that time, in that generation, was no army.
Israel.
Was no army. He had a different. He was right way to doing it. He said he had a police, let's say, policemen who people take care of the place and things. He said, on every shul, put next to the door sword. It's like connected to whatever the rabbi is saying. Whoever gonna learn Torah is alive. Now we're going to kill him. We're not gonna wait until Hashem gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him if you're gonna learn Torah. That's what he did. Everybody's scared from him. They really start to learn Torah. And it was a generation which was all the Jews, almost entire Jews in the world. In the Israel, everybody used to learn Torah. There was no person on the Amharic that knew Torah. Imagine yourself, everybody was sitting and learning Torah.
Because they was forced.
And he's, okay, alright, you say it was forced. Yeah, there is a point. Okay, but listen, what are you trying to say with that? It's not good? I will say like this. It looks like not so much good. From another side, it is good. Why? I will tell you. Because you cannot never come to the fear of God by shame or by love until you're going to start at the beginning from fear. True, fear of God is very low level. But fear of God by scared, to be scared from God, that kind of fear is very low level. But to be scared from God, not because He's going to punish you, but from the shame, from His glory, that's the highest level. To that reach, you start from the scare first, and then you're going to reach that one. So you might say He forced them by learning Torah. On the other side, through the force, they might come to the love also. They reach this level little by little. But still, in the Midrash Rabbah, it said the Torah come down with the sword. The Midrash saying the Torah come down with the sword. If we're not going to learn, we're going to be punished definitely. No. We continue. Also, don't forget, in time Yecheskel HaMelech, it was a big miracle. He came to the war next time to the Melech Ashur. He was supposed to be Mashiach, Midrash said. He was supposed to be Mashiach. Yes! He was supposed to be Mashiach. Only because he didn't sing the song for the miracle what was, it gets stopped. But Hashem make a miracle to him. You know, millions and millions nations, when they came to the war with Israel, they died by the angel of Gabriel. He came down and knocked them down. I mean, you know the story. I don't right now to speak with the story of this to take a time, but you know the story, no?
It was without fighting even?
Yeah, what he did, I mean, if you want to know the story, I will make a shortcut. What he did, they sent people by saying, we're coming. You see, this was a king by name Melech Ashur, king of Ashur. He almost conquered the entire universe. So it came, huh? Sancheriv, Ashur. So he came to the Israel. It was last place he came. They said, if you conquer this place, that's it. You are the king entire universe.
You are not up.
Yeah. So he saw Israel, he laughed. He laughed. What is it? You know, entire Israel, like entire New Jersey. You know that.
But
all Israel,
was
it's like all New Jersey. That's it. Major over Israel.
But that time was bigger Israel.
No.
From Efrat.
Okay, listen. No, that's what. How much big already? It's not small. So when he saw that, he said, "What is this? I'm gonna knock in 1 second." So we sent the people to the north, said, "Be ready for the war." So his people said to Yechezkel, "Okay, put your head down." By saying, "Okay, pick up the white flag." Say, "We give up." I mean, that's it. Huh? Yeah, we give up. Say, "We cannot. That's it." He said, "No, I shouldn't do that." They said they didn't have even 10 people to ride on the horses to fight. Even not 10 people they had. And it's also the story was I don't want to say that was different things. The short story. It was in Passover. Yechezkel go up to the roof. It was in Passover and he prayed to Hashem. He said, "Hashem, I don't have army, but I have army of learning Torah." You see, entire Israel learning Torah. You said whoever learns Torah, the sword will not pass your country. I did my job, you do your job. In the end, Hashem said to the angel Gabriel, "Go say knock out all of them." And that night, millions and millions of people died. Who left? This is Sancheriv, I think. He left and his 2 boys.
General.
Yeah, that's all. 3 people left and all ran away. And the end, his killed kids, killed their own father. It's a long story, no? Yeah. So, it's a miracle. I mean, you see billions and millions armies were surrounding the Israel. Without the war, they died. He was supposed to be Mashiach, just to say song, like Moshe Rabbeinu did with as the Shimshon of Israel. We're not going to go into detail, but it's just example with this story, what else the Rav Shimshon said, but the Torah came out to the Midrash. The Torah came out with the sword, so he said, "You're going to learn, you'll be safe. You're not? I will explain to you. I will explain to you more with the detail right now, why it's like that also. I will explain to you. כך אמר הקדוש ברוך הוא לישראל, that's what God said to the Jews. אם עשיתם רצוני היטב, הרי טוב. If you go to my will, it's going to be good. It's going to be a blessing. ואם לאו, if you're not going to do my will, it will be cursed. צריך עיון. He's saying, Rabbi Shimshon, he's saying, we have to look deep in this case. What's going on over here? What does it mean? מה הקשר? So what's so hard? Why Hashem bringing that kind of thing? מה הקשר? כאמר, מהו אם תוהו הלא תנאי פשוט? למה שאל מהו אם תוהו ולא שאל מהו אם תמענו ומריתם? ותהיה לו לומר הרי הקללה ודומיה את היתו הברכה. Before I can explain that, I want to say something. You know, I mentioned this many years ago. I think to mention this also, it's good. With this together. There is a pasuk in the Torah with the sages, it said like this. Hashem said, I mean, you listen to me and you told me, if you remember I said that, or you have a question on that, he said like this. He said, there's three sins, is very bad ones. Very bad. Which one is? One of them is the idol worshippers. I mean, you know, it's a very bad sin, no? Idol worship. One's idol worship. One is this Gilui Arayot, which is adultery. You know what I mean? With the women and stuff, to have a relationship, not with your wife, but different women. So all those kind of things. This is very bad sin. And another bad sin is this, is to kill somebody, God forbid. Understand? This is three bad, very, very heavy, a very heavy sin is this. Coming Torah, if you remember what I said once, I want you to tell me, I want you to just think if you remember. Is the Torah said, I'm going to find it, also interesting, I'm going to find a way, are you already getting, yeah? He said, I will find a way to forgive you. It's going to be just go by himself, if you're going to say, I'm sorry. No, I will find a way to forgive you. I will find a way to forgive you, to fix you, that even you fail in that kind of sin. But, if you not learn Torah, I cannot forgive you. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Huh? Yes? Why? I mean, first time, I don't know if you feel uncomfortable, but if you want to say something, it's interesting to us to know. Why? And how come? I mean, first of all, one side doesn't make sense. I didn't study, it looked like I didn't do anything, don't I? I didn't learn Torah, I closed the book, I'm speaking with him about the sport or business, whatever. And how come Hashem said, if I'm not learning Torah, it's worse than killing and then idol worshippers and then adultery. How is possible? Okay, Gabriel, I think he knows, he was laughing. He remember already.
No, yeah.
Maybe because
Huh?
you learn more what's good, what's not good, maybe that's why.
It's good to, you're saying, you're giving a point, yes, of course you're going to know. Rabbi Asher,
So
what?
if you learn,
I mentioned this a couple of times. Levi. You see, when I say to you guys, it's not enough. You have to study and over and over. That's the way it's go. If you're not going to come over and over by studying, you're not going to remember. Abba, Amar Rabbi Abba, Zora Kadosh, B'chavod. What's the problem? Why it's so bad not learning Torah? Why it's worse than idol worshippers and the adulteries and the killing? Why?
because you don't.
Hashem said even those things I'm gonna find to make. You're gonna make tshuva. I'm gonna help you. Doesn't matter. Somehow I'm gonna find a way to fix the sin. But if not learning, I cannot. If I'm not learning, there's no forgiveness. Why? Guys, no, it's really. It's not my word, by the way. It's sages. It's said over there, Mufurash, in the Pirkei Avot. He said, I'm not going to forgive you if you're not going to learn Torah. People living the real reality and deals with the why. Nobody can add anything? Huh?
There's one answer on that.
Give me some close to that. You said something while you're learning. You said you're going to know what's right, what's bad, what's wrong, what's this. It's good, but still, if I didn't learn, okay, you know what I'm telling the answer? Are you gonna?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little more tools to him. Look over here. Basically, chas v'shalom. I say chas v'shalom because we have to always turn to the good side. God forbid, chas v'shalom. If I'm not learning Torah, let's say you have a time to learn Torah. So you don't have. If you go to Parasha, you have to feed. You have to support your family. I mean, you're not going to steal. You know, you're going to work honest way. You're bringing money to your feed to feed your family. You finish everything. You have an empty time. You're not learning Torah. Say just in that time you learn Torah, you consider a killer, you consider an idol worshiper, and you consider an adultery person by not learning. How is it possible? If Bukhari gonna hear that, say absurd. How is it possible? I will tell you how. You see? You don't remember?
I'm just guessing. Maybe since you're not learning Torah, maybe the empty time will take you to do shtuyot, and then you're gonna end up doing.
That's also something. It's exactly what the Hanan said. You could learn, or you're saying by not doing, it's gonna lead you to that thing. That's true. So you're coming close. It is. But what's the base thing? I will tell you what the base. You see? There's the energies in the world. I mean, Kabbalah and Zohar Kadosh explaining a lot on that. Now, those energies have to be balanced. Understand? And there is no balance. There is no balance only through the Torah. There is no balance. There is no balance only through the Torah. You understand what I'm saying to you?
There's no balance if you...
There is no balance only through the Torah. Through
okay.
this.
Okay.
Look,
Torah is neutral.
look. I mean, huh?
Neutral.
Yeah, Torah is the neutral, exactly. Look, before Torah, if you're going to look the history of the world, the history, how the Greeks live, how the Greeks used to live, how the Romans used to live. They used to live like animals. You know the story a little bit, no? They used to live like animals. Huh?
They were out there.
They had the crazy laws. They used to do stuff that doesn't make sense. I don't want to just say here. It's crazy things used to do it. And there's no Va'amora. I mean, before Torah, the world was like a jungle.
Animalistic.
I mean, there is no rule. I mean, it was crazy. Through the Torah come out entire right way of living. Through the Torah start everything of right of living. Before that, it was incredible. Now, what's happening? When you not learn, basically you're letting
Evil.
those energies.
Negative.
You're letting them, those energies, to come down and do what? To force people, that energy himself, to force people to kill, to make idol worshippers, to adultery. That, you know what I'm saying? That energy by himself. So when you learn, you doesn't, not totally, but somehow, how much you could, you fixing, you're not letting those energy. Basically, you're fixing those energies to turn to be a nice, normal person. So what's happening when you not learn? Automatically, somebody already, when you have a time, you know what? It's like Sage just said, when you learn, sometimes in different place, somebody will do something bad. Since you learn, he might not do that. You might connect with him through different perspective. I don't want to go to the explanation. You might stop him. But let's say you didn't learn, you left, and you could learn, so you let them to do the thing you was not supposed to do. So because of that, you being responsible for that person, and you will pay, God forbid, whatever you do also. So coming Torah is saying, because I could forgive you those things, but not learning cannot forgive you. Because you had an opportunity to stop those negativities by learning. You know, there's a book, Rabbi Chaim Volozhin, is the Nefesh HaChaim by the Gaon Vilna. He wrote down this book. It's a very nice book. And I don't know if they to translate in English today. If they did, it's very good, huh?
That's his student, right?
Rabbi Chaim Volozhin is a student. And you know what he said? So interesting. He said, look over here. Look, I want you to understand what is the Jews about. He said like this. He said over there, the Titus Arasha, you know who's Titus? You know who's Titus Arasha? Who destroyed the temple, who destroyed the Beit HaMikdash?
Roman emperor.
Yeah, Roman emperor. He destroyed the Beit HaMikdash. He go inside the place
Not
of...
Nebuchadnezzar?
Huh?
Nebuchadnezzar?
Is also. Also. Huh? Yeah.
He wasn't Roman, with Babylon.
Many kings, many countries. But Titus Arasha, okay, here Rabbi Chaim Volozhin bringing him. It's not going to be somebody else also. So Titus Arasha, whatever he did, he go inside Kodesh Kodashim, he brought a woman inside, and he sleep with her inside, and he ripped the parchment of Sefer Torah. It's bad stuff, all that stuff they did. The whole point is, what I'm trying to say, Rabbi Chaim Volozhin said, that Titus Arasha didn't do anything. You're going to say, what do you mean? He destroyed the entire desert. They didn't do anything. Why didn't they do anything? So what Rabbi Chaim Volozhin said, the evil thought of the Jew, it's worse than whatever Titus Arasha did in the Beit HaMikdash. You know, getting what I'm saying? Why not? Why not?
Evil what?
The evil thought of the Jew, yeah, it's worse than the Titus what did in the Beit HaMikdash.
Basically.
Well, why? It's not.
How's possible?
How is possible? After all, it is possible. Let me tell you something. I know, I will explain to you. But there's something. The Jew is neshama is very high level. The Jew is neshama is very high level. It's called the Zohar Kadosh from Olam Atzilut. You know that Atzilut is very high level. The Goyim, the nations, the neshama from the Asiyah, from the very low level, low. So basically, the world, which called Atzilut, does the everything job in the universe, not the Asiyah. I know it's very hard to grasp that. What's happening over here, when the Jew, thinking evil stuff, it's a cause what's happening bad stuff in the world. The Jew have to be special. The Jew have to be like an angel. The Jew have to be something unique in the world. Understand? So you might say, I know what you think right now. Listen, Rabbi, I'm not an angel.
This is only one way.
Nah, yes or not? I'm not an angel. Nobody's angel. I also not an angel. Possible also to me, my thoughts. So what's going on? So who I am? What's what I'm doing it? I'm saying to you. That's deal with our learning and our praying of every day. That's the reason. It's just everything connected, guys. Everything connected. How much we learn Torah is not enough. That's the reason that the Rabbeinu Rashash HaKadosh, you know Rashash? I mean, you heard about this. Rav Shalom Sharabi. When you say Kiryat Shema ala mitah, when you're sleeping, yeah, in the end, you don't have any other sleeps. Only the Kodesh they have. The other books. He said over there, accept upon yourself 4 cardinals punishments and before you go to sleep. You know something to you? Accept in your mind, like a picture in your mind, 4 cardinal sins.
Tashma, right?
Yeah, Kashma. You know what I'm saying? I will explain to you. We're going to go more deep. We're not going to go. We're going to go inside more and more. Look. Whoever didn't say Kiryat Shema, if you miss one day Kiryat Shema, your punishment dead by stoning them. It's hard to answer, but try to understand what I'm saying right now. One day, you miss say Kiryat Shema. You didn't say Kiryat Shema the one day. Your punishment is dead by stoning that. It's not skila. One day you miss put tefillin on. One day you miss put tefillin on. Your punishment is burning in the fire. Not burning in the fire like a goyim doing like that. They're giving you hot lead, and you have to basically burning from inside. Yeah, that's the punishment. One day of missing, putting tefillin on. One day you miss, put talit on, talit. Punishment is to chop off the head, God forbid. That's incredible. We think Torah is a joke. Play around, miss a win, miss over there. Not learning Torah, not anything. One day missing or praying. One day missing or praying. The punishment is to hang. You might say, huh?
Strangulation, not hang. They don't hang you on a tree. Two guys take a rope.
Okay, I see easy way. Come on, we're not gonna know all the details. Like, let them understand what's going on over here. You understand to you? One day we'll be praying. Now what's happening? Basically, the Zohar Kadosh said, yeah? The Zohar Kadosh said, since we're in exile right now, yeah? We're in exile, no? We're in exile, we're in the Galut, no? So since we're in exile, so much more punishments that are different ways. Which means, Hashem want your heart, Hashem want your thought, Hashem will want your clean mind. What does Hashem want? Zohar Kadosh said, when you're picturing those punishments in your mind, it's like it did happen. It's not necessary to be in physical happen. You get what I'm saying? You understand? While you picture this in your mind, they're considering to you that it was like a real way you did it. And that this will also you cleaning your sin. But you might ask, but it looks like a joke, God forbid, no? It could be like a joke or not. Why not?
From the learning you're saying, from what you're saying, what you learn.
It's not like a. Now I will tell you why.
Sounds like very like
Seriously, very seriously. Now I will tell you why I say that, because it's very carefully that we also have a mitzvah called Kiddush Hashem. You know that. I know that we have a mitzvah. Goyim doesn't have that. The Jews have that. That's called Kiddush Hashem. That's Kiddush Hashem. Well, again, we're not going to go into that detail, but if the Goy telling you, I want you to convert, and he's religious, and you're saying, I'm not, he's saying, if you're not going to kill you, you should be ready.
You should kill him first, no?
Huh?
Kill him first. It makes sense, no?
Knock him out.
Huh?
Knock him out.
Kill, why? If he wants to...
But if you die, it's Kiddush Hashem.
If you could kill him, maybe different story. Yeah, possibility going to kill you. But let's say you cannot. Let's say it's in the public. It's 100,000 people. You cannot do it. Then what? You cannot say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be idol worshiper, God forbid, but to stay alive. You cannot do that. That's called Chilul Hashem. You sacrifice yourself. So since the Jew's soul is ready to sacrifice in love Hashem, so Zohar Kadosh said, when you picturing this in your mind, yeah. Hashem consider that really you are sacrificing yourself to Him, and your sins getting clean. But you have to be careful that work on yourself, that you're really close to Hashem, that if, God forbid, can I come to this kind of test, you're ready for it. Anyway, let's say somebody had this test and he didn't do what was writing supposed to be done, he get punished anyway because of that. So the whole point is why I'm saying to you that. Really, to tell you the truth, what I was writing, what I want to writing, hopefully Josh will help me to finish that. Yeah. What I want to try to say is like this. We're really not necessary to pass someone exile, so many years of exile or passing. We was not supposed to, really not necessary so much. It's really our fault. It's really our fault. Why? Because it's called in Lashon Kodesh, Me'ay Nukvin. Me'ay Nukvin is a man. Man, it's to raise up your prayers in heaven. It's really explaining in the Torah how to do that. We doesn't do that. I know you don't understand me. You didn't understand right now, but I'm going to give you more expression. We're not enough connecting ourselves to Hashem. We are not. We're coming to Shul. We're not connecting to Chazan. We're not connecting to Baruch Bosh Moment. We're not connecting to Amen Ishmei Rabbah. We're not connecting to Kadosh Kadosh. We're not connecting to the prayers. We're not connecting Baruch Bosh Moment. We're not connecting ourselves. We're coming to show our mind different place. We just see and we're waiting everything is finished fast and going on the soul. We doesn't do proper job the way it's supposed to be. No, Rabbi Shimshon Bar Yochai said by himself. Rabbi Shimshon Bar Yochai by himself said, if the Jews in that time of Beit HaMikdash was not stopping the kavanot, the connection in the prayers. The connection in the prayers, which in Beit HaMikdash, time of Korbanot, time of this, Beit HaMikdash was not supposed to destroy. It will be not destroyed. You know what I'm saying? It will be not destroyed. He get destroyed when they stopped to do that. When they stopped making connections. They did, huh? Yeah, they did, but it was not really what was supposed to be done. You understand? You know, people say Shema Yisrael. You don't know, people it doesn't know what is Shema Yisrael. You have to know what is Shema Yisrael. You have to know the words at least. 4 corners, 7 heads. Adonai Kol Elohim, something. People don't know how to read. People, in which generation we are? The freedom of the freedom, don't we? You could sit and learn 24 hours a day. Who holding you? You know what? Shi'ur was supposed to give Shalom. Shalom, okay, he's always giving. I used to give him to the house. Now I'm giving sometime here. He's tired. Basically, he doesn't call to nobody. I do call. Because I want people come. I call maybe 20 people. Look, only 4 or 5 people. Where are the others? Everybody has excuse. I'm busy, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that. Guys, do you realize what we're doing it? Do you realize how much our responsibility to knock out all this negativity and we don't do that? That's the way. The Torah come out with the sword. What do you mean? I'm not kidding. the Torah come out with the sword. So Chizkiyahu was smart, no?
We need him back.
I like that too. We really need him back. We really need him back. He's right. He's right. We need him back. He didn't play around a lot. He said, okay, take a soldiers, every shoe, 3-4 soldiers. Put sword on top of the door. Say, you're not going to come to shoot to praise the Baruch Hashem and run away. You go inside, you're coming out. You come out, you're dead. You have to learn. I'm not going to play around. And he did whatever he did. Today, my father used to tell me that his older brother, my grandfather, paid money with a coin of gold to teach him Aleph Bet. Pay with the coin gold to teach him Aleph Bet. Today I'm paying to you, come to you don't want to come. Well, come on, I mean, it's crazy. No? Huh? It's crazy. What is going on? What's going on? That's the problem. Re'eh, what? See. The Torah said, who is the smart? Who see future. When you see future, I'm not a prophet. You don't need to be prophet to see future. You don't need to be prophet to see future. You could see your own future in your life too. You don't need to see for 100 years. Even now what's going on? How you leading your life, your family. You could see already the result of what you're doing it. How you with your family, how you raising them, how you giving them chinuch. You know what I'm saying? It's in your hands. We continue a little bit more. We continue. I remember Midrash. Al pasuk mi kadmeni ve'shalem. There's a pasuk said, who could come first or before me? Hashem saying that I'm gonna give him a reward. You're gonna say, what does it mean about that? I'll explain. כלום עשה אדם מעקה, אלא אם כן נתתי לו עליה. It's possible. Not מעקה. How do you say מעקה in English? מעקה. Okay, forget about it. עשה לפני מזוזה. אם נתתי לו בית, it's possible that you're going to do mezuzah, mitzvah mezuzah at a house, and you don't have a house? It's possible? It's possible? Abo, it's possible? You didn't listen to me. Close the phone, please. It's possible or not? Could you make mitzvah mezuzah without a house? I said to it, which means, any mitzvah you do first, I have to give it to you, no? I'm going to give you a house, then you're going to do mezuzah. Ma'akeh is also fixing the roof, I think. Yeah?
Fence?
I don't know if you do this in English. Anyway, so talit, we're going to make shechiyanu or bracha when? I'm going to give you money, you're going to buy it, then you're going to do it, otherwise you cannot do it. נמצא שהקדוש ברוך הוא התחלל נותן הטוב ואחר כך אם יזכה יתוסף להם הברכה ואם לאו יעבדו אותו חס ושלום. Look over here, it's a beautiful thing. It's really a big lesson to us. Very big lesson. Hashem saying, Hashem said, I am giving you first the bracha, the reward, the good. Then you have to do the mitzvah, and that mitzvah gonna have bracha. But if you're not gonna do the bracha of that mitzvah, you could lose that. You didn't get the point. You understand? You understand, guys? You didn't understand? Huh? You understand? You understand or not? I'm gonna say again. First, Hashem give you the good. First, Hashem giving you the good. What good? Let's say giving you $1 million. It's good or bad? It's good, no? Koshket you're good. Let's say give you $1 million. Now, what are you going to do with $1 million? Let's say you buy a house. Yeah? Let's say you buy a house.
Not enough today.
Okay. You go to New Jersey, you're gonna find out it's very low. $400,000 the house.
Who wants to go Jersey?
So let's say you buy the house, and this $1 million. Now you do mitzvah, what? Mezuzah. Yeah? Now, that called good. That $1 million called good. Good. Now you have to make bracha on that. What the bracha? The bracha not only put the mezuzah in that seed. Yeah, it's not only, okay, you made the mezuzah, that's it, you did your job, finished. It's not enough. You have to keep that house with the bracha. And how are you going to keep? By learning Torah at the house, by doing shalom bayit at the house, by eating kosher at the house, by live with your wife with the peace at the house, by bringing a guest at the house. You know what I'm saying to you? Then he's saying, if you're not going to do the right thing, the Torah teaching you, the bracha for the good, I give it to you, I might take it. Now you get the point? שמתחילה בא לעולם בחסדו הגדול, בלי שום זכות, first coming that good without doing anything. Because the good, Hashem was creation, just give it to the people that they should feel good. Just give it to them. Just give it to them. The whole point when we receive what we did with that. The whole point when this comes to us, what we did with that. לכן אמר, שמעו לדברי תורה, והאזינו לדברי תורה. כלומר, למדו התורה, ושמעו שתהיה. When you learn Torah, the good coming. That's what I'm trying to say. When you learn Torah, the good coming. Now, when the good coming, the question is how you gonna keep it? How are you gonna keep it? You understand? You understand? ושוב זאת, ואל תגבו את הטובה מלבוא לעולם. And he's saying, אל שתגורמים שאותו הטוב שיהיה כשברוך הוא נותן לעולם חסדו, הגדול, הבית וטלית, בנים זכרים, ושלאותם ואביהם ותקיעו מלבוא בריתו שאין אתם מקיימים מצוותיו. He's saying, please. He's saying, please. What, please? Don't stop that good not to come. What does it mean? Come. Jak się to gryza w lisy.
Do it what you need to do not to stop blessing.
How?
By doing
Studying Torah.
learning Torah, of course.
Keep studying Torah. It's what else?
And do other mitzvot, you know, Shabbat, kosher, shalom bayit.
Well, it's already inside. Everything is inside.
He's saying, if you're going to learn Torah, I'm saying the good, just don't stop it. How are you going to stop that? By not learning Torah, by not studying, by not trying to put your time in it. Guys, I told you, you know, Balatanya, he said, if you have 5 minutes of learning Torah, if you're wasting your time, it's you are abusing Hashem, you're abusing the God. You're abusing that energy that Hashem gives at the present. You understand what I'm saying to you? So much important that your time should not go for no reason, for no nothing, for just like that. You might say, we're not on that level. I agree with you. You're not on that level. But at least, when I gonna have that kind of wish, that what? That Wednesday, you're gonna come without I'm calling you. When? I know, if not I'm gonna call you, you're not gonna come. Even this 6, 5, 7 people, okay, this new one, she come walking more than all the time with us. You will not come. You have to be in that level already to come yourself. You know? Do you know who knows real level of learning Torah? I don't know what you say. There's many of them. Example, I'm saying. I'm going to give you an explanation. I don't know what you say. How? His son getting married. I mean, that's the older son, but there's many kids he had. His son getting married. He came, he made the chuppah, and he left. They say, hello, Kawadara, what are you doing here? Okay, he made the chuppah, 2 minutes, his son. What are you going? Let's dance. He's saying there is many guys who's gonna make him simcha and his wedding. I don't have a time, I have to study. Can you imagine yourself? He said, I don't have a time, I have to study Torah. And he studied 24/7. And he already finished the book maybe 1,000,000 times. Forward and back. He said, I made the chuppah, I did mitzvah, that's it. The guy's gonna run, dance, that's it. I don't have my time. I'm going to learn. Do you see what it is? This is what the person is about, huh? We have to, okay, we're at another level, but you have to pray, you have to ask to reach that level. You know what I'm saying? So how are you going to reach this? You cannot reach this in one time. It's impossible. I will tell you how to reach. Start from Aleph. How do you start from Aleph? You say to yourself, I'm a word. Every Wednesday I have to come, I don't need phone calls. I'm going to be here no matter what. Once a week, no matter what. This is how it's supposed to be done. This is supposed to be done. כי השם דיבר אחד דיבר ען תבוא לשומתך, אוקיי. לפי מספר כתוב נראה ההפך. משהו משום שעה שנקרא בעיה. גרף. אוקיי, זה לא מסובה. אם זה משמעתך שמה שעה שהיו צדיקים, הקדוש ברוך הוא אינו נותן להם הטובה. So bring over here Arav Shimshon Chaim said like this. We could understand also another way. We could understand the Torah another way. That's what? Since the Torah said, if you're going to listen to me, I'm going to give you the bracha, yeah? That's what it said. If you listen to me, if you learn to talk, the bracha. It look like you have to be tzaddik. If you listen to me, you should be tzaddik already, no? That look like, no? No?
Listening to the God means keep everything.
Yeah, so he said over here, Arav Shimshon saying, it look like you have to be already keeping everything, you're already tzaddik, big tzaddik. Now I'm going to give you the bracha. Otherwise, and before you say I can't give it to you, it look like. ותרץ הסייף והספר שאם תעשו מה שכתוב בספר אתם ניצולים ואתה יש ספר ובתוכו מצוות מעמקי מצוות הסיד שכבר הטובה תהיה לעולם ומזה לא דבר הכתוב רק הטובה שבא לאחר הקיום מצוות. He said no. He said since the Torah come down with the sword, yeah, inside the Torah you already have all the good stuff too. The sword is, if you're not going to listen to him, so the good coming already by himself, even you're not tzaddik. The good already coming down, because the Torah already come down. So it's the point to you, how are you going to connect yourself to the Torah to take this good and go in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? ואחרי סיים דברי הרי הטוב והברכה. הטוב שקודם לקיים מצווה והברכה, הבאה לאחר קיום מצווה. ואם לאו הרי כלל החס שלום. Which means, coming the good, you taking and you following the Torah. Then it's going to be bracha. The Torah is good. You take the good. It's come to you. You make the mitzvah of that good, then Hashem give you bracha. But when you take that good, how is possible take the good and not make bracha? Possible or not? How do you think? It is possible. To get, Hashem send you a wife. Hashem send you a wife. It's good, not good? Of course good. Of course good. Hashem send you, but it's good. Now you know what? You're saying, I don't want you to go to mikveh. I don't want you to go to mikveh. What is this? That good, you're not doing bracha. And that good, you don't do the bracha. Then Hashem might take that. You getting the point right now?
If she doesn't go to mikvah?
Listen, I'm just telling you general. Try to understand what I'm saying to you. Yeah, it's really, it's look like, if she doesn't go to mikveh, it's Hashem like, might take him that good, it's giving, coming to him. Because he's not doing bracha in that good. Hashem give you $500,000. You know what? You take this $500,000 and you try to go make a normal business, you get partner, a stealer guy, who doing always combinot, and you making a business in a crooked way. It's not bracha. It's not bracha. You see, it's another side of learning what is bracha too. I was also thinking about that. You might also ask me, I know many people doing all the bad stuff and everything good going and everything perfect, everything fixed. It's not bracha either. Because whatever we think, that any person, you should know one thing, any person you see is very successful but not following Hashem, it's not bracha. It's not bracha. Our eyes see, it's like, wow, look how he's successful. Wow, look at everything perfect. Wow, look at everything going good. It's not bracha. He's finishing his life totally. He might destroying his soul so badly, he might not have anything. When he dies, his soul dies with him together. You know what I'm saying to you? So there's many cases could be, many explanations could be, I'm not going to run into, but with the Torah, whatever is said, there is explanation to understand the right direction. And don't think in 1 second, if you're going to say, you don't need to do exactly what Torah says, I could do also my way too. We should not think about that. לפי דרך הנתרץ כשל העולם למה אמר הכתוב עם ברכה אשר תשבו. היה לו לומר אם תשבו דומיה את ההכללה אם לא תשבו. לפי דרך התשפר אני מקדים הברכה את הטוב דהיינו תלית טוב. ולמען תוכלו לשמוע לקיים מצוות. בטעם שאמר ראה בלשון יחיד הקמת לפני לשון רבים יש לומר דברנו בגמרא לציבור שערו בצער עלינו האדם ילך לביתי ושלום הלך נפשי. טוב, I'm going to finish with this. He said like this. When he said word re'eh, yeah, he's speaking to the one person. The word re'eh doesn't speak with the majority. When you're saying you want to say to the majority, you have to say re'u, all of you, you know. But it's like of the one person, re'eh. Like specific, you're talking individual for every single person, re'eh. Why is like that? So he said, explaining was like here, like this over here. That we Jews, somehow, we cannot say, I only live for myself. We cannot say we live only for myself. We're living all of us together. You understand? You see, I was learning, we right now are learning Torah, yeah? I could learn Torah at home. I was learning myself at home. It's just, Rabbi Shalom couldn't give shiur. So I said I'm going to decide to study over there, my side I'm going to study over here. I could say, I don't want to, too, you know what I mean? So, it's not the way it doesn't go that way. So, somehow all of us connect together. You understand? We're all connected. So, besides that, when he told me he cannot do it, I was sitting 1 hour, maybe hour and a half even. Maybe hour and a half, sitting and calling one by one. I want to make sure you come. There's not 10 people supposed to come, they said we're going to come. Only 4 or 5 people that cannot come. They didn't come. And you should know one thing, guys, it's true. Somebody had the opportunity to come, he didn't come, you're taking his reward. It's halakha, by the way. You know that? You know what I'm saying? Let's say over here have to be now 100 people. Yeah? Only 5 people. And they had the opportunity to come, he didn't come. We don't talk about could not came. Cannot. Let's say he could. He said, forget it, it's okay, I do myself. You're taking his reward. Because when he listens, he's also taking reward, listening to Torah. Yeah, it's not only Torah, it's everything. And made with the calculation, everything come with the time I'm going to say everything was right, what's wrong, what's happened. I'm trying to show here, we're all of us connected, which means you have a responsibility. If you're I want to get married. I want to somebody else get healed. I want to this one should be this one. I want to pray. Somebody told me this doesn't feel good. I pray. We have a responsibility to each other. We cannot say Shalom Aleich Nafshi. Only I take care of myself and I don't care about nobody else. We cannot say that. Understand? We have all of us together. So Re'eh is trying to say when you see the truth, when you see the right thing, make sure. Teach also others to see right thing the way you see. Explain, teach them that they should also have a success in their life. Whatever we say, should bracha to all Am Yisrael, to all our Hashem, and Mishi Mastea, B'chol Rachel Amen.